Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great week so far. It's back to school for a lot of kids, particularly in the UK, and I know in the USA that's been happening as well. So I hope the kids have got back safely and are enjoying themselves, and they're not too worn out. My kids haven't yet gone back, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow when that happens, because they're certainly reaching a little bit at the end of their tether with each other. So it'll be nice to get back into that normal routine. So I hope you're all doing well as families at the moment. I just wanted to give you an update on what's happening at Supermums this week. So we are very excited to have our EMEA Supermums admin cohort start. So welcome everybody, if you're listening today, welcome to the new cohorts and those launching with us in the USA. That course in the USA starts next week. So we're really excited to have you all on board. It's fantastic. We've had our biggest cohort yet join us. So really delighted that people have seen the potential of a Salesforce career and decided it's for them and have taken that leap to work with us on upskilling. So welcome everyone. In terms of content this week, the blog and podcast is all around change management. And this is one of my favorite skill sets. I think it's quite often overlooked and not really thought about from a perspective of a Salesforce professional. And so it'd be really good for you to listen to the podcast and blog this week if you're like, what is change management? What does this mean? I'm just to give you a bit of a flavour to start the wheels turning. Change management is just an amazing skill set and insight to have really around how you can be a better business analyst and a better project manager, about how you work and engage with people. It's very much around communication skills. So if we think about 3 examples of where this can really come into play, you should adopt your business analyst style based on the culture of the organization. So within change management, we look at the different cultures of organizations. We understand what type of approach we should be taking. So you've got to be really mindful about what approach should I be taking here, because it shouldn't be a cookie cutter approach in that, I'm only going to operate this way. You should really be thinking about the best approach to engage and enthuse and empower a client based on the type of culture of organization. The other kind of thing that you can think about is the learning style of the people that you're engaging with. So all of us have our preferred learning style. There are 4 different learning styles. So how do you best engage people during the business analysis process and the training and user adoption process by being mindful of those learning styles? Like, do you know what I mean by that? If not, then check out the change management blog. And then the final sort of scenario, which is just another example really in the pool of things to think about here. But if you've got negativity in your workshop, say you're doing a business analyst workshop and there's people that are very negative and have anxiety or anger about a new Salesforce system because they love their spreadsheet or their existing system. Believe me, it happens. Like, we love the fact that everybody loves their Salesforce system. It doesn't always happen. But if what do you do in those sorts of circumstances? How do you overcome that? And that was actually one of the reasons what made me look into change management in the first place, is that early on in my career, I had some people that weren't as engaged in it and were kind of kept steering the conversation off and being quite negative. And so I was like, okay, well, how do I handle this? How would I handle this in future? And that actually triggered my sort of desire to go on a change management course and learn more about it. So there are many ways that you apply, but what I think the biggest takeaway from what I've said is that the way that you conduct yourself as a professional Salesforce consultant, as a business analyst, a project manager, whichever hat you're wearing, you should be very mindful of the culture, the people you're working with, the emotions of the people, the learning styles of the people you're working with, and kind of be really considerate in your communication style. And that's what change management is about, is really kind of being thinking about who the people are and how I'm going to best engage with them, dependent on a whole range of things. So you'll see within the podcast article, I talk about the 4 steps to change management. These are sort of fantastic sort of things to kind of get an indication of it. If you like this and you want to learn more, then we do have our consultancy skills course that is launching on the 4th of October. Well, our next cohort, we've been running this course for the last 3 years. So if you want to find out more, then reach out to us and we're happy to share that with you. So I hope you have a fantastic week. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or any feedback that you've got about the podcast and blog. And we hope to see you soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Bye.